going to be celebrating our animal companions right now. Like, let's just celebrate them. Take a moment and think about your animal companions, whoever they might be. So let me know in the comments, do you have a dog, a cat, a horse, a mouse, snake? There's all kinds of wonderful animals that we are here celebrating right now. Oh, there goes Luna. I'm just really, really excited about National Pet Week. So have you ever heard about it? Because I really hadn't until somebody asked me about, hey, are you doing anything for National Pet Week? And I was like, National what week? Now? So it's this week, all week. And I did a little digging, and you can too. So just do a Google search so you can learn about all things National Pet Week. So here's some activities that are going on or that you can do. These are suggestions that the AVMA has on their site and some others that I found. So this is kind of for each day, a celebration or things to do. So day one, they say, choose well, commit for life. What do you think about that? I mean, that was like a no-brainer for me, but I guess a lot of people, when they choose their animal companion, oh, isn't that the cutest little puppy? That's the most adorable dog. Do you know that this is a commitment? A horse, a bird. Like, do you know that there are like some parrots that live for way over 90 years? So if you're like 10 or older, when you get a parrot, the ones that live that long, this is a life commitment. They live that long. They might outlive you. So having that commitment, knowing that this is just not some cute little fuzzy, wuzzy thing, and then you're bored and you're done with it. No, this is a lifelong commitment. Just like our family, they're part of our family. A lot of people don't think about the future. They see a cute baby, little kitten, a little fluffy puppy, and they are adorable. But they, first of all, go through their kittenhood and their puppyhood, and that's fun. Just like a baby, a human baby. They go through their, they totally depend on us for everything. But we're committed through the good and the bad. It's a commitment. It's not so many people, sadly, throw away their animals or take them, to a shelter and drop them off. So there's a lot to learn. And animals ask me, why? What did I do wrong, Mom? What did I do wrong? I miss my mom. I miss my dad. I want to go back. And as an animal communicator, I've had often to explain why we humans do what we do. Sometimes the answer is, I don't know. We're just human. And we do things that we don't realize affect others, right? So I'm not going to get into that. That's not what this is about. This is about celebrating our animal companions. So day 2, they suggested that we think about, behavior, health, habits for healthy pets. So, each animal species they're all different. They have different behaviors, different needs. So learning what those are. And then the next day, they suggest to learn about, celebrate, educate yourself about nutrition and exercise, because those are very important. Nutrition for humans, but also nutrition for animals. So again, this is something that I could just talk on and on and on about. I have nutrition, but learn ingredients. What are they? I'm not going to go into that now. But learn the ingredients that are, read your packages. Whether you buy kibble, check those ingredients, or canned food, or you serve raw food, check out the ingredients and know what they are. Do you know what pet byproducts are? Look it up. If it's on your can, if it's on your bag, you might want to move on to something else. So just learn about that. Nutrition is really important, and exercise. It's like dogs, cats, horses all need to be exercised. So if they're indoor only, like in the case of a lot of kitty cats, make sure you exercise them. How? Well, one of the really best ways is, have you ever heard of Magic Dot, Mr. Dot? We call him Mr. Dot. It's those little laser pointer with the red dot, and you can just kind of take it all, they'll chase it like crazy. But in a way, that's really cruel because when they can't ever catch it. So there's things like da bird, which is a feather on the end of a string, and you just fly it through the air, and it gives the indoor kitty that feeling of jumping and catching and, all of those instinctual things that they have. Same with dogs. They need to be outside running and at least walking with you. Horses, of course, a horse, of course. Their exercise. So nutrition and exercise, those are really important. And then love your pet day. Oh, I see. Love your pet, ? Love your pet, see your vet. So I think for me, I feel it's really, really, really important to have a team for your animal companions. What? Not just a veterinarian, but yes, a veterinarian. And I really highly recommend looking into a holistic veterinarian. What is that? So it's a vet that has gone through veterinary school and does everything that a conventional, traditional veterinarian can do or knows how to do. And they've decided to go a step further. So they may be integrated into their practice, chiropractor, acupuncture, homeopathy. There's all kinds of wonderful things that can complement the traditional Western veterinary medicine practices. So that's one of the team members is your veterinarian. We'll talk about that another time. Travel with care. So if you're traveling with your animals, please be prepared. And I've done some videos about traveling in safety with your animals or going on vacations. Just be aware of things can happen. So keep them safe. Whether it's a dog, a cat, a horse, because there's horse trailers, but whatever you have to do to make sure they're safe. Just be really careful because things can happen. They can get away. They can get lost. That's just so tragic. So just, look into and be prepared when you're traveling with your animals. Just having the basic things like food and water and, the basic going out potty kinds of things. So then the next day they celebrate and think about emergencies can happen, right? Yeah, they can. For humans and for animals, emergencies can happen. So be prepared. So do you do anything to, prepare for an emergency? Do you have a little plan or do you have some things on hand? Write in the comments and share with me if you do. And then finally, plan for their care. Give them a lifetime of love. That's the bottom line, is just giving them love, them being with us being with them. So that's kind of National Pet Week, but there's so much more. And if you want to find out more about National Pet Week, again, the link is in the description. I have 2 links actually. So check them both out. Really great information. And do a Google search or search. Not trying to promote Google, but do a search for National Pet Week because there's all kinds of celebrations going on in your area. So check it out. There might be something. So what are some things that you might do? There's lots of things you could do to celebrate your animal companion. I don't like to call them pets, but that's what they call them. It's veterinarians. But there's lots of things that you can do right now to celebrate your animal companions or those that are in need. One of the things I really love is going to your local shelter or your local animal rescue and volunteering. They're always looking for volunteers. And if you feel like you don't have that kind of time to commit, well, check it out because it might not be that much at all. They always need somebody, and animals need love and attention. So maybe, you could just be somebody who goes and gives the animals that are there waiting for their forever home some love and attention. If you can't do that, you can always, donate goods, food, blankets. They're usually always looking for something like that, depending on what kind of an animal it might be at this rescue. And you can also, they always need money, so the shelters are always in need of money. So that's a really wonderful way to help out animals that are waiting for their forever home.